What's up, guys, girls, and broken hard drives? I'm back from my abnormally long break, which was not voluntary. My PC decided that it was gonna be a little bit silly. Anyways, we're back. So, yeah. So Geometry has these difficulties, right? We got easy, normal, hard, all the way up to demon. And demon is the highest qualification. Obviously, there's tiers within the demons, but this is the highest. This is the hardest difficulty, but you'll notice it's not the last level. In fact, blast processing is only a harder, but it comes after a demon. I thought that was stupid. Not really. But I had an idea. What if Geometrical's levels increased in difficulty as you went, right? So Stereo Madness is the easiest level in the entire game. And then in theory, Dash would be the hardest level in the game. And it's like a gradual progression of difficulty. Now, because my PC was silly, I actually already recorded this video. And I did 4 levels. I did Stereo Madness, Time Machine, Hexagon Force, and Deadlocked with their respective difficulties. I made Stereo Madness painfully easy. I made Time Machine like a harder difficulty. A little bit easier than it is already. Made Hexagon Force an easy demon, and I made Deadlocked maybe what you could consider a hard demon. Because that video is lost as far as I'm concerned, I don't know if it's recoverable yet. We're gonna do like 2 more, which actually works out fine because I was actually planning on doing more levels. I just ran out of time. So I'm thinking let's do Geometrical Dominator because that should definitely be on the harder end, and then we'll do Clubstep because Clubstep should actually be probably a bit easier. So I think we need to take Clubstep down to like insane, and we need to buff Geometrical Dominator up to like medium demon. So let's start off first things first with nerfing Clubstep down to insane. So what parts of Clubstep make it a demon? Well, this fake orb, first things first, that's not good. See, now if this were like supposed to be an easy level, I'd probably remove like all these orbs, right? Because it's a lot of clicks for an easy level. But for an insane level, I think it's fine, right? Like it's not super click dense, but I think removing the mentally confusing parts is where we really want to make our mark. Could also help potentially I think it could help potentially for you to hit subscribe, baby! Yeah! Because we have to demolish 200k, and now we're setting our sights on 300k. Let's go! Alright, back to difficulties. Could also help potentially to add some spikes up top just so you're not confused about anything with the gravity. I think we could also probably extend this over a little bit. That way it's easier to tell that you can in fact jump up here and land on that. Another fake orb we're gonna get rid of. So I will leave this fake orb, right? This yellow one, because I don't think it's too hard to avoid, but we will do the Hexagon Force thing and put an X over it. Obviously we're gonna wanna leave the coin path as an option. So we'll just delete the first fake orb, leave the other ones. And this is all fine and good. Let's see, what else do we think is too hard? Okay, yeah, invisible block part. That is another deal. You know, how hard is this in normal? Because obviously the invisible blocks don't really show up in the editor. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't think this is actually too difficult on its own, but I think that, again, we need to make the path a little bit more clear. So we're gonna remove the fake little saw blade objects, and we're gonna replace them with real saws. That way it's a lot easier to tell where you should and shouldn't jump. And then we'll also put an arrow here because there's really no way to prevent you from jumping onto this saw blade. There's no way to de-incentivize that because we can't put a saw blade like here, right? Because then the blue pad would kill you. So I think we'll just put an arrow on the blue pad to indicate that. And that should be good for that. So now onto the ship part. Honestly, I don't think the ship part is too bad. I think a good change would be simply just to delete these invisible spikes and just replace them with like the real version. Definitely don't think that's too bad. So part of me kind of likes the idea of a fake like this. Like, it looks really cool. I don't really know how to signal it. Okay, here's my thing, right? I think the player is going to be thrown off anyways by falling through the top. So I don't think there's a problem with just making these real spikes, you know? I don't think there's a problem with that. I think this still leaves the fake jarring enough, but it makes it more likely that the player won't click the first time they get here and that they will just pray for the best by not clicking. We'll put these things around the eyes to indicate that they might be something more. And we'll do the same thing over here. And then again, I think with this fake, this part has been full of fakes, so maybe it's more likely to expect one. So we'll just put an X over this, call it a day. Okay, I've kind of always thought this UFO part is a fair bit hard. Is that proper English? So I'm just gonna nerf it by just moving some of these structures up a little bit, or down, I guess, whichever one is less awkward. Okay, I'm gonna delete that. This part I feel like is an issue of it's really hard to react in time to that, right? Like, that seems a little bit unfortunate. So I think actually what I'm gonna do is we're actually gonna bust out the 2.2 here, and we're actually gonna zoom the camera out slightly, just so maybe you have more of a fighting chance. Also, there's no reason for this to be a big spike. You can be a small spike. Very nice. Okay, so this ship part, I think this is too hard, honestly. I think it's gonna, for real, I think this is gonna mess up people that do know how to play the level. The fact that there's no upside down anymore. But I just feel like, I don't know, seems a little too difficult. Are these invisible spikes? They are. Not on my watch. Yeah, same thing with this, honestly. I'm not even gonna bother touching the coin path, because it's fine for the coin path to be harder. Yeah, so again, we're gonna just delete the fake spikes. And then for the next part, we need to develop some way to sort of guide the player, I think. Like, we might be able to try and use arrows, right? Like, we can do like the TOE thing. Arrows, arrows, but then arrows up here, and like an X mark here. Gotta show the player that we're trustworthy. See, and we can even leave the invisible spikes on the trap part now that we have guidance. I don't know about these ones though. Okay, we'll leave the top one, but we're gonna delete the bottom one because I feel like the bottom one is the one that players are more likely to get killed by. Therefore, it's cringe. Same deal with this part. I'm just not even having that. There are some more fake orbs there we will deal with. Interesting. All right, well, we're going to prevent that from happening. Okay, I think we could maybe make this one work, but I think we need to put it, like, here or something, right? I think we need to put it somewhere that's more, I don't know, it's, like, easier to transition, I guess. And then here, the coin route is fine. Maybe we can put a little question mark here to indicate that there's mischief afoot. And then we'll do our arrow stuff again. Arrow, arrow, arrow. All right, I think we are done. Oh, these are fake. Actually, hold on. These are fake spikes. I didn't realize that. These are real, though. Same thing. I think we'll leave the top one, but we'll delete the bottom one. Okay, and now I think we are officially done with our better club step. So let's do a run through. So we've deleted the fake orb there, extended that platform, and we got some extra saw blades here to guide you so you don't accidentally jump the wrong way. Gameplay here is basically identical. It's just the spikes are visible now, which is good. And this part is just generally a little bit easier, except for the last part. That last one is still, I swear I clicked. We got the zoom out here so we can see what we're doing. Back in, easy enough part here. And then we gotta just gotta follow the guide arrows. Some nice chill flying here. And then that's not a real fake orb. And then question mark, but we follow the arrows and we live. GG! Now we get to try and buff Geometrical Dominator up to a medium demon. So this should be fun. First things first, we're gonna put an orb right here. So jump off the slope there. I guess we have to extend this by a block. Man, it is a little hard to buff this first part, because this first part is just so boring. It's so slow. It's so hard to do anything with. Bro, this is medium demon, right? Thank you, jeez. Boy, oh boy. Alright, so we got some sync going on here now, which is cool. Yeah, that's good. I do not care to make all of my adjustments fit completely into the style, so dearly sorry about that, but there's gonna be default blocks everywhere because I don't want this video to take forever. This video's already taken like over a week to make because my computer broke. Whoa, wait, that's kind of something. What are the hitboxes on this guy? Wait, what? Okay. Thanks, RobTop. Thanks, RobTop, for forgetting about the dragon hitboxes. Okay, so we'll move you over a little bit, I think. Put some saw blades in these. No, that seems too hard. Honestly, man, this level might already be too hard. It's fine, though. It's fine. No, you don't want to do that. Is this too hard? Let's still eat the yellow pad. That's right, I forgot you don't hit the yellow orb. Okay. Ship part is relatively easy. I think we're just gonna add a bunch of spikes on all the blocks so you can't rest anywhere. That seems like the simplest way to do it. Yeah, and like with these spikes, like how come only one platform gets to be in on the fun? I think that they should all have a chance. Oh man, this would be awful if you had to like fly between this structure as it moves down. Ooh, I want to try that out. I need to see how bad that is. Ooh, how hard is that? It's not that hard, but it is disgusting, so. Alright, time to make a wave challenge. Alright, how hard is that? It's not that hard. I think that's doable. Let's actually put some more spikes here, though, and then let's see how doable it is. Wait, oh, that is a little hard. I think it's not even like hard, it's just like awkward is the thing. Oh, but we did it, so it's possible, which means it's fine. Alright, I think that's good. I don't really see the need to... You may actually want to make this part a little bit easier. Yeah, so like we'll put like an extra block of leeway here. Okay, so we got some orb stuff going on. Nice. That's a very weird feeling, but it works, so no complaints. Can you jump a 5 spike? Wow, you can actually jump so far. What? Let's just bombard you with fake orbs here. Hold on, really quick. I need to get a view of the trajectory that the robot takes during that. Okay, cool. So yeah, so let's just like annihilate you with fake orbs. Fun gamer fact, what if we make getting the coin the only way to survive? Or you don't even have to get the coin, I guess. You just have to jump up here like that. Alright, and then this part shouldn't be too hard to mess with. I feel like all we have to do is just add a bunch of spikes and a bunch of saw blades and we're good. Yeah, like no resting up here, no resting here. I don't even think you can really rest down there. Okay, that's not too bad. I think it's appropriately difficult for a medium demon. I hope. I hope it's appropriate, or else, well, unfortunate. I mean, you know what? Geometrical Dominator is level 19 out of 22, so I guess it wouldn't be too bad if it was like a hard demon, I guess. I don't know. We can't really put spikes in there, unfortunately, because it's basically impossible to avoid hitting your head on at least one of those. But we could put spikes here. Okay, then we have this part, this infamous part. Okay. Idea? What if we just make all the flash timings shorter? Actually, you know, honestly, dude, forget these little warning flashes. You don't even need these. Just memorize the level noob. Let's also make the, let's just move every single, like, alpha trigger in this part, like, 1 block forward. This part we can afford to make harder because it's visible for way longer, so no hard feelings there. Wait, was there a flashy thing still? That's not supposed to happen. There is a flashy thing still. What the heck? Thought I deleted you. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, man, I sure hope you just remember how to do this part. Because, oh boy. Yeah, you do not have much warning anymore. Wave Challenge 2. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Okay. Idea. Yeah, that works. I don't really know if it's, like, any harder, but certainly silly. Maybe it's harder. I don't know. Oh, we also could probably put some spikes on the thing inside the mouth. Oh, I guess that's a problem. Wait, can you live that? You can live that, we're leaving it in. That's probably too hard, but I don't care. Alright, and then yeah, we'll just build gameplay around the click pattern I just did. Alright, I think we're done. This is Geometrical Demon, and let's do a run-through of it. Start off very strong with the slope gameplay. Late click there. Got our sync. Alright. Very careful on the ship, stay on your toes. Wave challenge. Oh. It's actually crazy, because this does feel like something I could feasibly verify. I just don't care enough to. Like, I'm sure there's a way you could develop a click pattern for some parts of this, but whatever. Some careful shipping through here. I think you actually maybe can avoid touching any of the things in that UFO part, but whatever, it's hard enough. Obviously the memory part of all time. Another wave challenge. Arguably easier, though. Then this click! Oh, okay, actually you don't have to do another click there. I actually didn't change this ship part at all, because, I don't know, whatever, it's confusing enough. And GG! Now, even though my hard drive, like, died, and I don't have the video of me building the other parts, I'm still gonna show them off, because damn it, I built them, and you're gonna watch them. So first up was Stereo Madness, which I made painfully easy. It's the first level in the game. It should be very easy. So let's run through some of the changes. So I deleted all the blocks there. I wanted to give the player the freedom to, you know, jump or not. Feels too punishing to die for not jumping. Basically, I removed a lot of the hazards that punish you for jumping where you're not supposed to. Oh, this part's also really funny. Yeah, you can fall whenever you want to, and if you keep jumping, you don't even get punished for it. Generally, I just removed a lot of spikes here. There's some red pads there, you don't even have to click up. Made the platform a lot wider. Obviously, I extended that one a little bit. I nuked all the triple spikes. And then, yeah, ship part has slopes in it to help guide you. And I removed almost all the spikes in this part, except for this one pair. And that is it. That is Stereo Madness easy version. Easier version. Next up was Time Machine, which I slightly nerfed, right? I nerfed it a little bit, because it's right around the midpoint of the game, so it should be around the midpoint of difficulty. But it got a little bit of a nerf. First things first, sadly I removed the swag route because it's confusing. I did delete a lot of the triple spikes because they seem a bit much, especially the quantity that Time Machine has. I can't believe I just died like that. There are some, obviously, like those two are still there, but we definitely cut down on some of them. Time for everybody's favorite gimmick, mirror portal. I think I moved, yeah, I edited this structure to make it a little bit easier. Not crazy easier, though. Moved a spike there, I think. I'm surprised I kept those triple spikes in. And then I changed one small thing here. From this point, right, if you fall off of this platform onto this one and hold jump immediately in normal Time Machine, you would die. You have to wait a tiny bit and then jump into the ship portal. But I deleted that so you can hold immediately. And yeah, that's basically Time Machine. It is, out of all the levels in this video, it is easily the most similar to its original level, but that makes sense because it's got a close rating to what it would have. Then I made Hexagon Force an easy demon. Is this actually easy demon? That's for you to decide. So we throw this at you at the very start. Some extra fake orbs in the mix. Added some extra spikes in this part, so you can't chill on the ground down here. I actually did change the gameplay in the ball part a fair bit, so now there's these two orbs you have to hit. And the coin route is actually a little easier, I think, but whatever. This part's a little harder. And then I did this blue orb into holding off of the slope. There's certainly something. Now, I didn't change basically any of the dual parts, because as far as I'm concerned, they're honestly hard enough because they're asymmetric a lot of the time. Did add some spikes here. There's more fake orbs in this part. And there's some extra little saw blades in this part. Obviously, I didn't change the dual ball because it's already like an extreme demon. Added some spikes in this part. Oh, and some extra saw blades. Then I did this to this sequence of orbs. Put some fake orbs between all of them, which I actually don't know how much harder that makes the part, but it certainly is more intimidating. It makes me feel like I need to pay really close attention to my clicks. And then I didn't change the ending of this at all. So yeah, that's Hexagon Force Easy Demon. I think it's somewhat unbalanced, but I think it's close enough. Maybe it's a median demon, I don't know. Then Deadlocked Hard Demon. You could argue that this one is like an insane or an extreme, honestly. I don't really know. I'm not good at gauging difficulties, but if for what it's worth, this is the only one where I need to use a macro. So triple spikes, of course. We've got gears everywhere, just making the timings a lot stricter. Didn't actually buff the wave part at all, because it's fine. This part is hard. It's very hard to get the key in that part and survive. Added some spikes here. Extra fake orbs and then some extra spikes, just making the jumps a little bit more precise. You have to jump into the ball portal now, which is something. And this run actually does get all the coins, which is something. I actually turned this part into a little bit of a memory, which is certainly an option. I actually didn't change this part that much. I just removed the invisible guide blocks that are normally there, so you can die in the transition sometimes. I just added some extra saw blades here, but they're in kind of awkward positions, so it's certainly possible to die. Now here, I did the thing here, right, where the way this gimmick works is if your primary wave is down here, then your icon will continue through here. But if your primary wave is up here, your wave will get teleported up here and you'll die. So you gotta watch out for that. I did not change anything about this part, because I don't think I really need to. Made the timings a little bit stricter here. And also here. And then I didn't buff this part at all, right? Because I wanted it to be nice and easy. You know, you did it. It's nice and calm. And then this. I'm a little deranged. But yeah, that's Deadlocked. Hard demon, quote-unquote. Is it actually a hard demon? Nobody knows. But yeah, that is all of the levels. I guess you guys should be happy my hard drive died, because now you guys are getting 6 levels when normally you would have only gotten 4. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy that. It was certainly a process. So thanks to our channel members, including Gatto, Invdu, Manager Magalore, Quality History 47, SSF, Laugh GMD, and Tommy Finette. Thank you guys very much for your support. It means the absolute world to me. And if I ever get the original video for this video back, I'll edit it as a member-only video, but who knows if that'll happen. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Level IDs will be in the description, and they'll be on my account, so you can find them that way. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video.